Good morning. It is Monday, I think it's the 25th, maybe the 24th, I don't know. Doesn't matter to me much. I'm just walking. It's just 8 o'clock and I'm walking out of town. I've had coffee and tostada. Let me turn this around. Beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Moon is going down as the sun is coming up. Close to a full moon. Not much has happened. I had a wonderful night. I slept reasonably well. Started to feel a little better. And just to talk about how things change. This has been a really difficult trip. Mostly because of the weather. There are some other things like it. I felt a little lonely, and I mentioned that, but mostly the weather was just sort of horrible. Now it's beautiful. Here in Galatia, we're supposed to have rain, but now we're getting nothing but sun, and it should be sunny right through until I make it to Santiago. So, let me turn this around. Yesterday I got thinking that the last half of this trip is really nice. From Salamanca on, there's some boring bits like the Meseta. But I was thinking this would be, especially after I read the shell that I had put up a year ago. It's sort of Stephen loves Georgina and we'll bring her here. And I realized that she's not with me now, so it means I got to do it again if I'm ever going to bring her. And I got thinking that would be a good idea. At least the last half, starting in Salamanca. Salamanca is a beautiful city. And there's some nice walks. And if do a little later, it might be a little warmer. Oh, you can see all the mud. So, George, just be thinking about that. The other thing that someday we might have to do is El Norte. I'm going to turn this around as I make my way through the mud. This is pretty typical, although this isn't bad at all. Yeah, things have changed. The weather changed for me, sort of the experience of the Camino also changed, and there have been some good people. When I cough, my eyes tear up, and I have to wait for them to clear before I take another step so I don't put myself in a puddle. So that's about it. Life feels okay. Feels even better now that I'm getting close to the end. 4 days after this, and I'm ready to come home. So, not much else going on. I'm going into Orense today, which is the last big city before Santiago. It's just about 100 kilometers from there to Santiago, so I've got much of it behind me. So if anything happens today, I will let you know. For the most part, today is a walk on the highway. I remember it as being very difficult because just cars were going by and there's no shoulder. So you walk basically on the highway and it's not really that safe. But it's what we have to do to get her done. So this is Slow Walking Stevie Wonder saying, go with God. I'll keep walking as long as I can. And, yep, try not to walk in the mud. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.